Welcome back, guys. You know it's your girl Karina. Yeah, I sound sick. Do I sound sick to you?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Well, guys, I ain't sick. I'm just tired. Okay, I'm just tired. It's been a long week. Okay, let's start off right. So, song of the week is called "Flight Club" by Marcus D. And D is just the letter D as in dog. So Flight Club, flight like you're flying, okay? Not no like you're fighting somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, flight. Oh wait, Flight Club by Marcus D. I know. So anyways, go back to my long ass week. It's spring break, you know, and then time changed for whatever fucking reason.
I forgot it was spring break.
I know. So anyways, it's been a long week going back and forth with my sister and the kids. And I mean, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, I had a fun week. But man, I am tired. Okay.
For me, it went by kind of fast. Just because I'm doing like a project in the warehouse. So, But I'm still tired though.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm sleepy right now.
Me
Well,
too.
not really that sleepy, but...
I'm sleepy.
Okay, let's go take a nap. No,
Okay.
don't think about it.
I did think about it.
You're like, sleep. Sounds pretty good right now.
Oops. That was hot cold. Anyways, so Monday, we're going to go down the week just really, really fast so y'all know why I'm tired, okay? So on Monday, we had the kids all day. And for those who you don't know, I have one niece and two nephews. They're all over. They're between the ages of 10 and 3. Yes, my sister had them back to back a year apart. It is what it is. So they were over here. We were over there. We were just everywhere. And then we finished with Jonathan made us some burgers and some fries. And I made a tres leches cake. If you're not familiar with a tres leches cake, it's a cake made of 3 different milks. It's condensed milk, concentrated milk, and whole milk. And then it has like fruits and stuff on top. It's a very Hispanic, traditional, popular cake. So that's what I made because that's what they wanted. And then that's what we did all day. We watched movies. Well, in the afternoon, we watched movies and played video games. On Tuesday, I had a wedding at 3 o'clock. So I had to wake up early to get myself ready. And then I had to go help my sister with her makeup. And then they cut our water off. So we live in an apartment. They cut our water off for some plumbing somewhere. So then I had to pack all my shit and go get ready at my sister's house. It was so much. And on top of that, we had Jonathan's dog. So I was like, fuck, I gotta go back and let her out so she can pee and shit. So it was just running crazy. On Wednesday was more chill, but we still did stuff. I woke up, I took Kate outside, and then I left her here, and then I went to my sister's house. She made us breakfast, like the kids and I. And then we went to axe throwing. I've never done that before. I had a lot of fun. And I can't wait to do it again. And this time for Jonathan to go with us.
Yes,
like, it was really fun. If you haven't done it, you should definitely do it. Like, definitely. It was very fun. And then the place that we went to was BYOB. So the next time I go in there, I'm going to take my tequila.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And you can take your own food, too. I know, right? So, anyway, that was Wednesday. Thursday. What the hell did I do Thursday?
I can't really remember Thursday.
Me neither. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I remember. Thursday was that barbecue at my sister's neighbor's house. So I got up, and then I took Kate to her grandma's house, which is Jonathan's mama. And after that, I went to go get my niece. We hit up Sam's, got a couple things for the barbecue. We got 2 bottles. I got vodka and Malibu. And then around 2 something, when my sister got home, we went over to literally her neighbor's house, which they're like best friends. And they had a cookout, and we had sausage, ribs, baked beans, potato salad, hot dogs, and a whole lot of liquor. And I was there all day. I didn't come home. Well, I came home early, but you gotta think about it. I left my house like at 10, and I didn't make it back till like almost 11. So by the time I made it home, I was drunk as fuck. Just know I threw up that night.
You made it back at 10.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I was drunk as fuck. Well, because I don't know if I told y'all, if y'all remember, I'm doing 30 days of just water. So the liquor that I did drink that day, I didn't really drink it with nothing but straight liquor. So I fucked up because I was drinking just vodka. And then I don't know how I ended up with Crown in my cup. So I already mixed my liquor, clear and brown. And then when I came home, I had clear liquor in my cup. So I was throwing up and shit before midnight. But it was fun. And then yesterday, I was just trying to come back to life. I went to my mother-in-law's, hanged out with her for a little bit. And then I came home and I started laundry. I started washing the dishes and cooking dinner, and then Jonathan came home. His friend, and then his friend, Asino, I don't know if y'all remember him from a couple episodes, he came over and hanged out with us. And then we cleaned the house because we're having a little get-together today at our house today at night, at Saturday. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyways, that was our week. I'm just super tired. Oh, and then tomorrow is my nephew's birthday. So we have more partying to do. So I already told Jonathan, comes Monday, don't ask me to do shit because I'm going to be dead in that bed.
Me too? What are you talking about?
I'm tired. Anyways, so that was my week. Catch y'all up. So let's get into today's episode. So today I'm just gonna talk about one of my biggest things is I love all animals. I don't like insects though. Like I don't like roaches and shit. I don't like mice. I don't like rats. Can't do it. But everything else, I'm for it. You know what I mean? So I just want to go down the timeline of all my pets like that I've had in my, how old am I? 25?
I don't know.
24? 25? 26? 25. I think I'm 25, guys. I don't know. I was born in 95. Y'all do the math. Okay, so yeah. So my first pet that I remember, I was around, I believe I was like, I think I was like 6 because I was in Mexico. I did first grade in Mexico. So I was like 5 or 6 because I'm a late birthday. I'm in October. So I was always like a little older than what I was supposed to be. You know what I mean? And her name was Chilindrina. I don't know how to translate that in English. But if you know Chavo del Ocho, which is a Hispanic TV show, there's a character named Chilindrina, and that's what they named her, was Chilindrina. And I don't remember her much because she was like, I was around her, but I just don't remember her. It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. But her name was Chilindrina. It was in Mexico. I was there a whole year, and we had gotten this dog, and she was always, this is so funny. I don't know if anybody else in Mexico does this, but we kept her in the roof. Like, she was never on the ground. Like, she was always on the roof. To feed her and give her water, we always had to climb the ladder to give her food and water. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why.
So the roof is flat?
It's flat, yeah. It's flat.
Does it have like little walls?
No.
Those.
Like, she just never jumped the edge. And she will be like, She will be close to like the street, so she always barked at everybody coming in and out. Like that's how you knew you were always home because you just see her at the edge. And she was, I don't remember her breed. I don't even know how to describe what her breed was, but she was very very little. But she wasn't a Chihuahua either because she didn't have Chihuahua hair. Like she had like she had hair, like she had long hair. We would have my grandma had like to cut her hair and shit when she would bathe her and stuff. But I don't remember what type of dog it was. But it was very small. She was gray. And she was so obnoxious. Like she would bark all the time. But she never ate like dog food, like ever. She always ate human people food. Like my grandma would give her caldo, arroz, carne de pollo, all that shit. She was living her best life. I remember going back when I was like 15 and she was still there. I was like, holy shit, you're still alive. I don't know what happened to her though. But that was one. The next one was Duck. I think I was like 8 years old.
It was Duck.
Well, it was an actual duck, and his name was Duck. I was 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know I'm 8. You should come up with a better name. Well, that was a better name for me. Okay, I love that motherfucker. My mama bought him a little ¿cómo se llama? A harness, and I would put a leash on him. He would just walk. He would just waddle, waddle, waddle. But he would poop everywhere. My mom hated that. I don't remember what happened to that duck. I don't know if it died or my mom got rid of it. I don't know. But he was always with me. Like, literally always with me. I remember going to sleep with him. I would take him literally everywhere. Like, all the stores. I even took him to my doctor's appointment. Like, yeah. I fucking loved him. I just can't remember what the fuck happened to him. I can't even remember. And then after that, I had a dog. I got a lab dog. Her name was Princess. I got her like at the age of 10. I got her from these people that we used to go to church with. And you actually know them, babe. You went to school with her. I'm not going to say her name. But I'll tell you later. Okay. But you went to school with them. You know her. Y'all are actually friends on social media. Her dog had dogs, so she gave us a dog.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And she was all black. It was a lab, and I had to get rid of her. I think I had her for like a year, and I had to get rid of her because the landlord, whenever she will bring her stupid little dogs, they will irritate my dog, but she will say that my dog will irritate them. So she made us get rid of her.
That's messed up.
I know. Like, bitch, fuck your dog. There were little teacups. She had 2 little teacups compared to a lab. They were fucking around with my lab.
Yeah, little dogs be messing around.
Exactly.
Messing around.
Those fucking bitches. Well, yeah, that was my Princess. After that, so that was the age of 10. So then I went 7 years or so, give or take, without a pet, like at all. Oh no, I'm lying. I forgot about my fishes and my turtles and my hedgehog. Damn, guys, I'm tripping. Okay, so in between those like 7 or so years, I had like fishes. I believe the biggest tank was like a 75-gallon tank of fish. It was amazing. I had to get rid of it because we went from my house to an apartment. So I had to get rid of the fish tank because it was just too big. But I want to go back to that. I love fishes. But then after that, I had gotten my pit bull, an all-white pit, red nose pit bull. I got him from a friend from high school. Her pit had puppies, and she gave me one. And I took him. His name was Buddy. He was amazing. Like, everybody remembers Buddy. Like, he was, like, He was so awesome. Like he died because he had parvo, and I couldn't do anything about it. I had him for I think almost 2 years. Or was it a year? No, I think it was almost 2 years. Whenever. No, I'm lying. It was a year, and he died in my sister's kitchen in my arms. And I just sat there and I cried. I cried for like a whole week. I didn't even go to work and everything. Like, I was devastated. Like, he literally, like, whenever I will walk him, I will carry his leash around me. But I never really had him in a leash because he never left my side. Like, ever. Like, he was always next to me. He was never triggered by other animals. Like, nothing. Like, nothing. Like, like, if you will come to my house, okay, so let's just say he's still here, and you come to my house, he'll smell you at the door, and then he'll come and sit next to me, like, in a guard position. Like, he's not just chilling, like, laying down. He was always sitting up, just ready, just in case anybody ever acted a fool. Like, that was my dog. Like, that one hurt the most. Like, that one, I think, so that was at the age of 17. Ever since then, I haven't not gotten another dog. Like, I can't do it. Like, his death really hit me hard. I was really attached to him. Like, really attached to him. So when he passed away, like, it really, like, it took a part of me. Just thinking about it makes me really sad. Anyways, then I was living with my sister at that time. So I was told, and I don't know if it's true for anybody out there if they know. They told, since my dog had parvo and my sister, because I live with my sister and them, they were thinking about getting a dog. And they told me that I needed to, like, clean the grass because he was an inside and outside dog. So I had to bleach the grass, like, with water and bleach, and spray the whole grass just to, like, kill that disease. I don't know if that's true, but I did it just to be safe.
Did it kill the grass?
What?
The bleach in the water.
No.
No, but I heard that, like, that's how you get rid of, like, diseases that are inside the grass, like from other animals just pooping in the grass and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's how puppies get the parvo stuff. Because the other animals and their immune system isn't that good. That's what I heard, at least.
Oh, I didn't know that. They told me that, and I was like, okay. So I went and did it. Because then, about a year or two later, my sister ended up getting a dog. Her name was Pearl. She was another red-nosed pig. They got it from somebody's friend. Like, yeah. And she was, her name, so the reason why her name was Pearl was because she was like a pearl color. Like, she wasn't like beige, but she wasn't white. She was like an off-white, kind of like a pearl, if you really look at it. And that's what they named her. I don't really remember that. I feel sorry for that dog because they've never owned a dog before. So that dog went through hell. Like, they won't really feeding her. They won't really giving her any attention. Like, as a puppy, yes. But as she got older and bigger, like, they weren't treating her good. Like, it got to the point where, by this time, I already had moved out. Like, so, but I was there whenever she was a puppy. So I grew close to her. She ended up getting rescued by the pond because the neighbor called the pond to come get her because of how fucked up they were treating her. Well, not my kids and my sister, but another individual person that lived in the house that had gotten the dog for my niece. Like, they never took care of that dog. My niece was like 5 or 6. Like, how does she know how to take care of a dog? My sisters never owned a dog. Like, nobody knew how to take care of a dog but that person. and they failed. Like, they failed on that. So that dog suffered a lot. Like, I try to take her off their hands so I can, like, give her the life that she's supposed to have, but they wouldn't. And it's just like, she's literally chained up on that tree. That tree by the basketball hoop by my sister's house.
Yeah.
She was always tied up to that tree, like, all the time. No matter what the weather was. Like, I was like, I'll buy you the damn dog, even though you didn't pay for it. And they, like, that individual never wanted to give her out. And it's just like, I don't know why.
That type of stuff doesn't make sense to me, just because when people do that, it's like they don't want the dog, and so they just put it there like a novelty item. Like, they're treating the dog more like an object than an actual living thing.
Yeah, you know? And I think on all this, I think they just got it because it's a pet, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have a pet. Like, I'm gonna have a pet because it's like, whatever. I'm not even going to go there with that person. So, anyways,
nah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, like, yeah. So, so then after that, then I had 3 turtles. My first turtle was Albondiga, and it was so funny. Like, I had her for like 2 days, and I couldn't figure out what to name her. I would, like, put her on the table, and I was just, like, yell out names. Well, I didn't yell at her, but I would just, like, throw names at her, and she would, like, not come out of her little shell. So then I said Albondiga, and she came out of her shell. So I was like, that's your name. Albondiga is meatball in Spanish. So I had Albondiga, and then I had Sheldon, and then I had Squirt. So Albondiga and Albondiga and Sheldon were like a couple, and Squirt was their baby.
Oh, okay.
But then I had to get rid of Squirt, and then I had to get rid of my turtles. So that's that. And then I got a hedgehog. His name was Billy Bob. I call him Billy. Sometimes I call him Bob. And I love that. Whenever I came home with that shit, whenever I came home with Billy, my mom was, like, pissed. Because my mom hated all the pets that I had. Like, she never understood why I was like, pets life matter. Hashtag.
Hashtag pets life matter.
Yeah, like, she never understood that. Hell, I don't ever understood that. It just feels right to just treat a pet like it's a family member. So anyways, I had Billy, little old Billy. He was so funny. It took him forever to get used to me. He was always fucking throwing not throwing his spikes at me, because they don't throw spikes, but he was always throwing them up. So every time I would try to go get him, he was always poking me, like that bastard. So I noticed that I like the shirt that I will wear that day, I will take it off, and then I will roll him on it, so he can get used to my smell. So then eventually he got used to my smell. He got used to my voice, because, I got a loud ass voice. And he started coming around, and he always on his little wheelie. And he was always like, my mom hated whenever I would let him loose around the house. And it's just like, it's Billy. Like, why can't he walk around the house? I let Albondiga and then walk around all over the house. My mom hated that too. Because one time, Albondiga got stuck underneath the dresser.
Oh my God.
She was mad because it was in her room. And I was like, it's just a turtle. It's not like a fucking snake.
How did you find out where she was at?
Oh, I had to go around looking for her. Because I was like, oh, fuck. I forgot that she was out. And when I went to go see her in her tank, I was like, where the fuck she at? And I was like, Mom was like, la dejaste caminar en el piso, cabrona. She was like, you let her walk around on the floor, you dumbass. And I was like, oh, fuck. So then she used to like to hide on this table, on this, like, nightstand, end table, because it's in the living room, on the end table underneath this lamp. And when I went, that's usually where she always went. And when I went to go look, she wasn't there. So then I had to walk around with my little flashlight looking everywhere. And then I usually closed all the doors. Like all the doors, like the kitchen, not the kitchen, the bedroom, like my mom's door, my room, and then the restroom, and then the closet. I always closed those. But then I noticed that my mom's bedroom was open. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's in this bitch. So.
That reminds me of whenever you did the same thing with Coco. She got stuck in the couch, like in the couch.
Yeah, like, that fucking bitch.
And the only way we could find her is I had to make like a weird noise, and she'll vibrate. She'll do the little type of thing, and then I was like, I hear her. She's close. She's in the house somewhere.
Yeah. So, anyways, Sheldon, that nigga, Billy passed away because I had asked a friend to take care of him because I had to go on a trip, and she left him underneath the vent, like the AC unit vent, and he literally like pretty much froze to death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I had to come back and I buried him at my favorite park. Yeah. I was really upset. Like really upset. So after that, that's pretty much it. And then we had, and then 2018, that's when we got our first pet together, which is, not Charlie, fucking, what was it? Bonbon. Bonbon was our first guinea pig. And for the people be like, I thought you said you didn't like rats and mice. Because they say, mice? Yeah, I don't like rats and mice, but they say that the guinea pigs is pretty much a rat. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Man, people be saying that too.
No, it's not. Like oh, I have a friend at
the house. I'm like, no, it's a guinea pig. It's a rat. No, it's a guinea pig. It's a rat.
I fucking hate you. I have a friend, and it really pisses me off. She's like, and I've told her this. Like every time I was like, stop calling them rats. They're not fucking rats, bitch. If you want a rat, then go get yourself a fucking rat. Like, it makes me upset. They're guinea pigs. They're not rats. Like, it looks nothing like a rat. I understand. Oh, it's like in the rodent pyramid thing. Okay, I get that. But it looks nothing like a rat. And it looks nothing like a mice. Like, at all. So, no, it's not a rat. It's like you telling me just because a whale is a fish, like a water animal, that means that Nemo is also a whale. Yeah. Like, that's literally what you're telling me. Like, no, bitch, they're all fish. Just like they're all rodents, doesn't mean they're all fucking rats.
Yeah, and the big difference, well, there's a lot of differences, but the main one is, like, guinea pigs don't have tails.
And the color. Rats are usually, like, green. Green? What the fuck? Or fucking, like, gray and black.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like gray and black guinea pigs, but that's not their color. They have different colors. Anyways.
I think they're domesticated.
Huh?
I said, I think they're domesticated.
What does that mean?
Like, they were made by humans. Not like made by humans, but like genetically or so like natural, not natural selection, but
what is that?
Selective selection? I forgot what it's called. Unnatural selection? The other type of selection. Like how dogs were made. So
that's disgusting. So yeah, we found Bonbon in PetSmart. We bought him from PetSmart. We've had him since 2018. He was so little. Like, Bonbon he literally fit in one hand. Now, he's like 16 inches long and overweight. He's like 15. We already measured that. Don't act like, no, he's not. Because he is. He's really long when he stretches. When he stretches, he pushes like 16 inches. Whenever he's just like chilling, he's a solid 12 inches. So, Yeah, like he's really long. He's really solid too. Like if you pick him up, he's not squishy like a stress ball. Like that man is solid, like straight muscle. Okay, so after getting Bonbon, do you remember how many days was it? How many days it was after we found the other one?
No, I think it was like a week later.
Was it really? Okay, well, sometime later, Jonathan went to go find Coco, and he found her at this Mexican pet store. And one of my favorite things about Coco is just her coat color. Like she, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it gives me very much like autumn vibes color. And if you know me and if you don't know me, fall is my favorite season. So anything that color is just like, yes, I love it. So she's that color. She's very brownish, but kind of like a faint of orange. Like, I don't know. And then her hair is not slick like Bonbon's. Bonbon's like very slick hair, like just flat hair. Her hair, like her coat is just, it's crazy. It's like a bunch of little tornadoes everywhere. I love it. I love her. But she's a drama queen. She is a drama queen. Like, sometimes, just to get her to shut up, I have to give her snacks. Because she won't stop crying. Like, she squeaks from the top of her lungs. Like, so loud. And I don't understand how something that small can make a high-pitched noise that fucking loud. Like, I be yelling at her, and she yells at me back. Like, it's crazy. Like, Coco is crazy. And I think it's really funny, because I don't know if y'all have ever heard how, they say, like, the pets kind of, like, resemble the owners or whatever. So I technically chose Bonbon, and he is just like Jonathan. And Jonathan picked Coco, and Coco is just like me. Like I think it's so funny. Like we literally picked each other. So those are our first two. We both got them in 2018, and it was just them two for 3 years, almost 3 years. I said 8, 19, 20, 20. Yeah, around 3 years. On 2021, we added another member named Charlie. Now, Charlie is the love of my life.
Yeah, y'all probably hear us talking about Charlie.
Like, that is my baby. Like, I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but, like, he holds a special spot in my heart. Don't let the other two know. Charlie came from a friend. He was a rescue. He was supposed to be rehomed. I wasn't supposed to keep him. But I don't know what it was. I just fell in love with him. Like, I couldn't get rid of him. Like, I couldn't. Like, I told Jonathan I'm not getting rid of him. And Jonathan was like, we can't afford another guinea pig. And he's like, well, we're going to make it work, God damn it. And we did. I don't know what it was. Like, I just couldn't get rid of him. And he loves me. Like, he's always licking on me, obsessed with my hair. And, like, he likes to lick my fingers. He likes to lick the inside of my arm. And for whatever reason, he likes to lick my neck. He's a little freaky. I don't know. But he's very social. Like, he likes being picked up. He likes being outside his cage. He likes pets. He likes when people give him snacks. Like, he loves it. Bonbon doesn't really like being picked up if it's not by Jonathan. Like, sometimes I'll pick him up and he'll squeak at me. But he loves Jonathan. And Coco she's just high maintenance. She's like, don't touch me, you fucking peasant. Okay, that's Coco right there. So we just harass her. Yeah. So before I had rescued Charlie, I had rescued 2 other guinea pigs from a friend that she straight up said that they were pretty much gonna be left to like die. So I was like, oh shit, I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't take them in after she told me that. Like, I was just like, I will definitely rehome them. It was a mom and a daughter. The mom's name was Brownie, and the daughter's name was Pebbles. This was also in 2021. So I actually had gotten them before I had gotten Charlie. Brownie, the reason why I named her Brownie was because they didn't come with any names either. and they were grown already. Like they were like 3 and 4 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So Brownie, the reason why I named her Brownie is because she was all black, but she literally had one leg that was brown, like from the knee now. So that's why I call her Brownie, because she had a brown knee. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, then I'm sorry. She was the mom, and then Pebbles. The only reason why I named her Pebbles was because she was two different types of browns, and for whatever reason, it just reminded me of Choco Pebbles, Chocolate Pebbles, Pebble Chocolates. What's it called?
Cocoa Pebbles?
Yeah, Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, okay.
So I call her Pebbles because I couldn't name her Coco because we already have a Coco. So I named her Pebbles. And I'm about to tell y'all how the guinea pigs came, because the way that they came, the way we received them, I was very upset. I was very sad on their habitat. And it's not my friend's fault. My friend was not the owner. She took them from somebody else. Well, somebody had told her, asked her if she knew anybody, so she reached out to me and see if I would rescue them. So the way she brought them to me, I was like very, very sad. Do you remember how they came? How Pebble and Brownie came to the house?
Like they came in a broken cage with like a huge carrot in there,
and it was old
wood chips.
Yes, wood chips on the. So if you're a guinea pig owner, or you know that you don't get wood chips, and if you are not and are thinking about getting getting a guinea pig, please, 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 for the love of God, make this research that you have to do, because on not Pebbles, on Brownie, which was the mom, she was a type of guinea pig that had long hair. So it kind of like, it grows to the sides. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen a long hair guinea pig. I had to pretty much trim her hair because the wood chips were literally knotted in her hair. Like, I tried to take them off, like detangle them, but she was like crying because I was like pulling her hair by accident and not trying to. I just gave up. I couldn't stand on her crying anymore, and I just chopped her hair off, and I just made it really short to take those wood chips off. I was really, like, I was so upset. I was just like, and then they had a water dropper, but it was broken, and it didn't even have water in it. Like, it wasn't even hanging up like it was supposed to hang up. It was just laying there. Like, I was really upset. Like, I was really, really upset. Yeah, I was so upset. I was glad that I had an extra, and we had an extra cage. So we have a really big cage for Coco and Bonbon. And then we had one of our friends gifted us another cage because we needed an extra cage for them for whenever we like travel and we needed like his mom to watch them. So we can put him in that smaller cage, or to-go cage. So I put Pebbles and Brownie in there, and Jonathan went and got some more bedding and went and got all the stuff for them. And we make sure that they were comfortable. Like, they were making so many happy noises when we gave them food. Do you remember that? They were so happy when they finally got food and water. Like, I don't know. I just felt really sad, and I was really thankful that we were in a situation that we were able to afford to rescue them. I probably kept them a little bit less than a month, and then I found somebody that took him in. I made sure that she knew exactly what she was doing. I literally did not give her the guinea pigs until she had everything that I told her that she needed. She went and got everything. I went and inspected the house. I introduced the guinea pigs to the dog. The dog was cool with it. Like, he didn't even care about the guinea pigs. And I left the guinea pigs there. And they're still alive. They're nice and healthy. And then that's when I took Charlie in after I had gotten rid of Bonbon and... fuck. I didn't get rid of, but, after I rehomed Coco and Pebble...
What?
Coco... I think Jonathan will kick my ass if he came home and I fucking rehome Bonbon and Coco. I rehomed Brownie and Pebbles, and then we went on our trip. We went on about a 4 or 5 day trip. This was actually a year ago because we went on that trip, and when we came back, somebody else had hit me up about Charlie. So I took him in, and I told her that I was going to rehome him, and she said okay. But I just couldn't get rid of him. Like, I couldn't. I got automatically attached to him. I, fell in love with him. And I was like, I'm keeping him. I don't care what you say. And then At the same time that we had rescued Pebbles and Brownie, I had another friend hit me up for Zoe. Do you remember what Zoe? So whenever they hit me up about Zoe, I was under the influence. I was under the influence. I was under the knowledge or whatever that that it was also a guinea pig. But when I picked her up, it was a fucking hamster. I was like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, I told you it was a hamster. And I was like, no, you didn't, girl. She was like, yes, I did. And she did. I don't know. I just misread this. I don't know what the fuck I read. But I thought it was a guinea pig. And it was, she's still alive. I rehomed her as well. My mother-in-law took her. She is a Russian dwarf hamster. She's so funny. Like, it's so funny. Like, so my mother-in-law, she runs a little business. So she has her in there. She started off with like a small cage. Because, I mean, she's very small. So she really doesn't need like a big cage. Because she's like 3 inches big. Like, she's extremely very small. I know hamsters are small, but she's smaller than a normal hamster because she's a dwarf. Now she's gotten bigger. I mean, now she's gotten, not her gotten bigger. Her habitat's gotten bigger. She added her a second floor. So it's so funny because Zoe has a 2-story house. And she's just living her best life. Like, I whenever I go over, I play with her. I like, it's great. Like, I love that she, that I found her a home. And, recently another friend had reached out to me for me to take it and see if I was able to take in her 3 guinea pigs, which were boys. But sadly, I wasn't in the situation that I was going to be able to afford to take another 3 guinea pigs in and then wait till I'm able to rehome them. So I just helped her out to find people to rehome them. So we found somebody. We found 2 different people. One took 2 and then one took 1 to rehome them. But now, that's pretty much like the end of my pet list of all the pets that I've had and rescued and stuff. And I also, right now, the next pet that will be coming in soon, because I already got the okay, is Charlie's girlfriend. Charlie's gonna get a girlfriend, and I am excited. And just in case y'all have a couple questions, do I have all of them together? We do not have them all together. Coco and Bonbon are in one cage and Charlie's on another cage. We've tried to get them to meet. We've tried to put them together. We tried to do like the whole neutral, new toys and all that stuff. But they just don't like Charlie. Like, Bonbon always fights him. This last time that I tried to do a greet and meet, Bonbon bit him to the point where Charlie bled. Charlie was like devastated. He was crying, and I was so upset with Bonbon, like so upset with him, like really, really upset that he did that. I don't know why he doesn't like Charlie. And Coco's not a bitch to him like that, but she does like beat him up. Like, she randomly goes and kicks him for no reason. So I just rather have them separated like that. Charlie just has his own habitat, is not constantly getting harassed. And definitely not bleeding, you know, like I don't understand why Bonbon did that. I understand that I did research and I do understand that, you know, sometimes they are going to fight just so they can do dominance, but it's like every time they're in together in one place, it's really bad to the point where we have to like throw them a shirt so they can stop fighting and then separate them because it's just too much. It's too much for me. And I feel like it's too much for them because Charlie's getting hurt and stressed. And for whatever reason, Bonbon's also getting too stressed out from Charlie for him to react like that. So I just keep them separated. I do want to get Charlie I want to get Charlie a friend. I want to get him a little girl. Because I want him to have a girlfriend. Coco never gave me babies for anybody asking because they are in one cage. They do have sex all the time. And it's fucking annoying because Bonbon be like on his horny stage and Coco really doesn't like to be touched. So she cries all the time whenever Bonbon's trying to get her. So sometimes it's too much crying that we have to separate them so Bonbon can like calm down and then we put him back and everything's fine. But we had a false pregnancy thing with Coco. We had taken her to the vet because she had gotten sick. We took her to the vet to get some medication. Well, I took her the first time. The second time I couldn't go. Jonathan took her, and they were just checking her. It was a pre-checkup from the first one since she was sick, and they were like, "Oh, she's pregnant." She's like, "You should have babies in like pretty much in like I think he said it was like 9 weeks," and I was like, "Cool." It's been like a year. Ain't no babies out here. So yeah, she never gave me babies. So I want to get a girlfriend for Charlie and see if they'll give us some babies. But yeah, like that's it. I mean, if you have any more, I will post a picture of them on Instagram of Charlie, Bonbon, Coco. If y'all want to see them, get to meet them, see how they look. I will post pictures of them on Instagram with this post when I post this episode. So if you just want to see how they look, try to see the way that I described them, I didn't really describe them. So I guess so you can just see how they look, and I'll make sure I put like their names on there so you know who is who, so you don't get confused, because Bonbon and Charlie do look a little alike. Coco's the only one that stands out because she's literally a whole different color than the other two. So I'll make sure that I put it out there for y'all if y'all want to see them. If y'all want to see the pictures, don't forget that our Instagram page is called Ibby Podcast. And on Ibby Podcast, it's also on our bio. You can see it's our Spotify link is attached to that. And if you see our highlights, you see all the other platforms that we are on. If for whatever reason you can't, you don't have Spotify, we do have Apple Podcasts. We have Google Podcasts. We're iHeartRadio. We just got on Pandora. We're in a lot of different platforms, pretty much except YouTube. So if you want to check that out, give us a follow. Stay up to date whether we're gonna post or not. What are we gonna post about? And then for y'all to talk to us, you talk to us about anything. Give a comment, feedback. I love feedback. I get certain feedback about certain episodes, and I love that. Thank you for that. Thank you for everybody that's still tuning in. That still checks in every week. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. I wanted to share with y'all with my pets, and obviously I will keep you updated for when we get Charlie's girlfriend, and I will post a picture of her so y'all can see how cute of a couple they are. So yeah, so this episode was pretty much about my pets. What the fuck? My pets, like a list of my pets that I've had in my life. So I have a lot, and Jonathan also has a lot. So probably the next episode, if y'all want to know the type of pets that he had, which he's had a lot of pets, like a lot of pets, because his mom likes pets. So next episode, y'all get to hear about his pets and their stories. And if y'all are interested in that, let us know so he can, go ahead and start writing them down, because like I said, he has a lot of pets. Like, he be forgetting about certain pets sometimes. So, okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and call it a night. Oh, a night. I guess a day, because it's early, guys, over here where I'm at. It's still early in the day. It's just barely past noon. So we're gonna go ahead. And then I don't know if y'all can hear that noise, but we got 2 new neighbors. Well, a neighbor on top of us, and I'm already over him. I fucking hate him. It's just, But anyways, I'm just really sad, and I hate him. So that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And remember, Rona and cooties are really dangerous. So make sure you wear your mask, get vaccinated if you're going to get vaccinated. Make sure you do your research. And if you decided to not get vaccinated, that's on you. Just make sure you are safe for you and your loved ones, because it is still real out here, guys, okay? All right, well, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have fun. I hope y'all enjoy your spring break, because back to Monday is back to work. Sucks to be y'all. Catch y'all later. Bye.